My name's Jacob,
I'm Mackenzie.
and we are planting a church in Lebanon, Illinois. We are calling our church Rooted Community Church because as I thought about living in Lebanon, there's a country always mentioned in Scripture, Lebanon. It's always mentioned with the cedar trees of Lebanon. Something that God has really just placed on us are two very specific pillars for us to build on. That's being rooted in the gospel and being rooted in our city. And so over and over again, this idea of cedar trees being deeply rooted. So we just came to this name of Rooted Community Church, and those are the things that we're about. So why are we planting in Lebanon? We are aware that God grew us up in a rural place for a reason. So in March of 2020, we took a vision tour. It was the weekend before the whole world shut down. God allowed us one more weekend for us to be able to visit this area.
We visited Alton, Maryville, and Lebanon, and when we got home from that trip, we were advised to, pray over the 3 cities that we had seen. And every time we talked about it or prayed about it, it was always Lebanon coming to the forefront of our minds. So about a week after the vision tour, Jacob said, I need to say something, which I thought, oh no. But he said, I think we're church planting in Lebanon. And I said, yeah, I know we are.
One specific just reason for Lebanon, when we visited the very first time, I had a conversation with a couple that was working in the visitor center here, and we were just telling them why we were here and what we might be doing and moving here. And through that conversation, we were talking about needs of the community and ideas that I had. And the wife of this couple looked at me and she just said, "We need you here." People don't generally ask for churches to come. We just see that as such a God wink moment for us, where God just spoke even through this woman to say, we need you here. This city needs a church that is for the city, that loves this city just as the people of this city love the city. Every person that I've talked to has said that there is a need to serve specifically the school, the K through 12 school here in the community. Every person, it didn't matter the age of the person, every time that was asked, is there a need here, it was always the school. And so it's something very specific that we know that God has really laid out there for us.
We're also really excited about the fact that McKendree University is in Lebanon. There are over, I think, 40 different states and 30 different countries represented in the student body of McKendree. So we're really excited that while those people might only be in Lebanon for a short period of time, Lord willing, if we can come into contact with them and share the gospel and they might accept Jesus, they can go back to their home, wherever that may be, as disciples. So we're really excited to hopefully reach the nations through this little rural community. So we just moved to Lebanon a little over a month ago, which we're really excited about to finally be here. And this coming Sunday, August 1st, we start our residency with Red Hill Church in Edwardsville, Illinois, which will last for about 12 months.
So over that time, as we spend time with Red Hill, we'll have opportunities to grow in leadership and grow in preaching and take time to build our core team of people that will either be moving with us, have already moved, or people that already live here. And so we'll take that year to build up a foundation for our church to launch. So to partner with us, with Rooted Community Church, there are a few ways to partner, and there are 3 ways actually: to pray with and for us, to be a partner in prayer with us. Another way to partner with us is by giving financially, giving of time or talents, but specifically giving financially. Finally, by going, whether that be on a short-term mission trip with us to come and prayer walk in Lebanon or serve as we get going. But maybe God might call you to move, even for a short amount of time, even a year or 2 to help us get going, and then maybe you move back to where you have lived, or maybe He calls you to move with us forever, to move to Lebanon to see Rooted Community Church off the ground and succeed.